Every coach who struggles to sell premium pricing says these same 4 sentences. I've heard these hundreds of times after having helped over 4,000 people start their own business, because they're a reflection of the hidden programming that will keep you broke. By the end of this video, you're gonna know what these 4 sentences are and how to shift the hidden programming behind them so that no matter your niche, you're gonna be able to sell high-ticket offers with integrity and ease. This first one is a shout out to Julius, whose comment actually inspired this video. Julius teaches guitar, but struggles with this belief. Teaching music doesn't make much money. Translation, my niche isn't high paying. And that right there is one of the most common stories that I hear from coaches who struggle to sell high ticket offers. Because here's the hidden programming underneath that belief. Do you really think in a world of billions of people that there isn't a handful who'd happily pay and well for the transformation that you can help them achieve? Because high paying doesn't mean serious or corporate. It simply means solving a problem that matters deeply to your audience. That pain can be practical, emotional, or creative. Anything that changes the way they experience their life. This is how I've seen my clients turn what most people consider unprofitable niches into premium ones. One did it with energy healing, another did it with addiction recovery, and the formula is simple. Who you help plus why it matters. Let's go back to Julius's comment. One of our employed entrepreneur clients is actually a double bass teacher, and he sold his very first coaching package for $1,500 because he nailed this formula. His who, young musicians. Their why, to ace their auditions. Now, this isn't your typical high ticket package, but the pain of missing out on their dream program or orchestra was big enough to make the investment a no-brainer. That's the key. And by the way, if you're watching this and thinking, how do I nail this formula for my own business? That's just one of the things that I walk you through in my free masterclass. It's the same one that double bass client went through before deciding to join our employed entrepreneur program and landing that first $1,500 client. You'll learn how to build a service-based business that can replace your salary, even if you're starting from zero or think your niche isn't high paying. Because it's not that people can't pay. It's that you can't yet imagine paying that much for what you do, so you assume no one else will. We talk about that too, and so much more in the free training at luisazhou.com/masterclass. You can also click the link in the description. But even if you've started seeing that your niche can pay, you better hold up. That's when this next little devil creeps up on your shoulder to whisper in your ear. You can charge more once you have one more certification, one more testimonial, one more redo of your website. The old one more trap. But here's the problem. Every time you tell yourself you'll raise your prices after just one more gold star, you're teaching your brain that you need permission to actually do this thing. At the root of this, an old foe, imposter syndrome. I'm not worth it. Maybe this one more thing will finally prove that I'm good enough. So let's bring in your Luisa angel, sitting on your other shoulder, ready to counter that voice. My friend, you know this skill. You've already done it for yourself or others. That's all the proof that you need to start. Because you don't get confidence before charging. You get it because you charged and delivered. And if there's one thing I'm sure of, the community of people we have on this channel do deliver. You are capable. So high five to that. But unfortunately, that little shoulder devil isn't finished with you yet. Because the minute you open your mouth or your keyboard to start talking about your offers, he whispers, stop, you're gonna sound salesy. Gross. Congratulations, you've just unlocked level 3 of your hidden programming, equating sales with sleaziness. Because maybe you were raised like me, typical immigrant Asian family style. I was taught that selling was something only bad people did. So every time I thought about talking about my offer, I'd flash back to my dad ranting about that evil relative who dared go into business for themselves and gasp, make sales. 10-year-old Luisa remembered that lesson, and she was still in my head, terrified of putting myself out there. But here's the problem with this. If you don't put yourself out there, you don't get clients. No clients, no business. No business, no dream life and impact and income. And I don't want that for you or for me. So here's how you beat that programming. Remember, people are smart and they care about their money. So you can't scam anyone. The only reason you ever get paid is because someone actually wants your offer. And I'm not just saying this. I once had a woman get on a call with me asking to buy my, at the time, $18,000 coaching package. But because of her financial situation, I didn't feel comfortable accepting her as a client. She was a single mom with 2 kids, and she'd left her job, so she only had a few months of expenses left. When she heard my answer, she started crying. She told me, "This is my last chance. I've tried on my own for over a year. If I don't give this everything now by working with someone who actually knows what they're doing, I'll go back to a job and never have it in me to try again." She literally convinced me to let her buy. And then she made back double what she'd invested during our time together. That experience showed me selling isn't manipulation. It's belief in your work, in your people, and what's possible for them. If you truly believe that what you do matters, it's not salesy to talk about it, it's your mission. But you do have to be careful, because belief can go 2 ways. It can propel you towards your dream life, or it can hold you back. Enter phrase number 4, the sneakiest one of all. Why would people choose to pay me? Couldn't they just Google or ChatGPT how to do it? That's what I used to think, until I remembered something from when I was a kid. My parents hired a private piano teacher for me and then for my sister. At the time, that was not easy financially. We didn't go on vacations, and we rarely even went out to eat. But my parents valued us learning this skill, both for life and to give us that little boost for college admissions. It never once crossed their mind to have us learn it for free. Because the difference between a piano teacher showing up each week saying, "Do this, practice that, and I'm gonna check your progress next time," versus handing us a book and saying, "Figure it out, kids," night and day. Which is why this hidden programming gets it wrong. It treats coaching like information, when what you're really offering is something completely different, transformation. Plus, coaching is like an onion, layered. On the surface, transformation. And then as you peel back the layers, you see all the nuance. Accountability, guidance, human experience, the shortcuts, the support, the "I have been where you are" perspective. Also, let's be real. If information were really all we needed, we would all be rich, hot billionaires. So that fear of giving away too much in your free content, let's call that the secret 5th phase. Because here's the truth. You could get some pretty awesome results with just my free videos, and plenty of people do. But my dream clients don't see my free content as a replacement. They see it as a taster, which is what it really is. And your dream clients will do the same thing, where you, with all the quirky, awesome stories and strengths that only you bring to the table, are the bridge to the transformation that they want. But now that you believe in your offer, how do you help other people believe in it too? That's where storytelling comes in, but not just any storytelling, business storytelling. That's why in this next video, I'll show you how to tell simple human stories that grow your business, because they have your clients thinking, "She gets me. She's the one I want to buy from."